Hello, everybody. This is the Pipeline Podcast. Today is June 23rd. You know why we're all here. We got a ceasefire, baby. Donald J. Trump saves the day again. He's going to get 2 Nobel Peace Prizes at this point, so that's fantastic. This episode is just going to be really covering that story. It's not going to be one of our long-form podcasts. That's going to be Wednesday. And if you want to catch us live, check it out on Twitch at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But enough of that. This is the real story today. Donald Trump, he makes this post on Truth Social, and it's like it really is actually the best like firsthand source on this ceasefire. Any other source you find is just going to be some mainstream article that read this post here and then made an article about it. This is the juice right here. This is the good stuff. I'll go ahead and read it for the content. Congratulations to everyone. It has been fully agreed by and between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire in approximately 6 hours from now, which I think is about midnight Eastern time, when Israel and Iran have wound down and completed their in-progress final missions for 12 hours, at which point the war will be considered ended. Officially, Iran will start the ceasefire, and upon the 12th hour, Israel will start the ceasefire, and upon the 24th hour, an official end to the 12-day war will be saluted by the world. During each ceasefire, the other side will remain peaceful and respectful. On the assumption that everything works as it should, which it will, I would like to congratulate both countries, Israel and Iran, on having the stamina, courage, and intelligence to end what should be called the 12-day war. He already called it the 12-day war. This is a war that could have gone on for years and destroyed the entire Middle East, but it didn't and never will. God bless Israel. God bless Iran. God bless the Middle East. God bless the United States of America. And God bless the world. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America. So this is the news today. This is it. Yay, the war's over. The 12-day war. That's, I guess, what we're calling it now. And I think he copied that from another war that Israel was in. The 6-day war. This is what it was. Donald Trump is just stealing the 6-day war, calling it the 12-day war, and putting his little brand on it. The 6-day war was Israel v. Egypt, Syria, and Jordan. And they took care of those 3 countries in 6 days. It took Trump 12 days to take care of Iran. Because, you know, it's the United States war now, ever since we decided to go stealth mode and bomb their ass. Not really Israel v. Iran anymore, but they got a ceasefire. So what does that mean for us? Do we have to stop bombing Iran now? Because that's lame. We just got started. At least keep it going until the end of the quarter. So here, since we're on Truth Social, I wanted to compare the comments that we'll see on this post on Truth Social to the comments we'll see on like the post about the ceasefire on reddit.com. So these are like 2 similar websites, kind of. Truth Social is like very conservative, and then Reddit is like very liberal. So the comments about this are going to be a little bit different. So let's check out some of the fun Truth Social ones. That's the kind of stuff. America is no longer being ran over by men in dresses. It's the kind of stuff you see on Truth Social. It's time for the Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah, dude. 2-time. He should go back to back. Pakistan and Iran. He's out there. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff we see on Truth Social. Let's check out Reddit comments. It's just like, I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, they're different. They're echo chambers on like the opposite sides. So it's just super, like, I think it's important sometimes to just look up like what other people are saying, but get it from more than just one source, just to see like what people in another world are talking about. Like literally, it's like a different internet world. It's like there are some examples we've already covered in the podcast where, say you only got your news from like news sources that lean one way or the other, like you wouldn't have gotten the full story. Sometimes to really find the full story on things, you need to look at how each side like portrays the story, like what's going on. That way you can make sure you're getting all the information. That's what's going on today. We're going over how Trump just saved the world, and he is so amazing. God bless the United States of America and the world. Everybody's welcome. We do have some live updates. Iran's kind of standing on their own. They don't have a superpower like the United States to just back them up if they decide to escalate things. And so basically what might have happened here is Israel decided to pick on Iran Or what might have happened is Iran was actually close to getting nukes. One of those two things happened. You decide which one you think happened. But I heard about this like today. Iran has like a huge lithium deposit, so maybe it's some kind of play to get their rare earth minerals. Yeah, who knows? Something to keep in mind. And then let's look up, it was officially launched in 2025. It's a new railway line connecting China and Iran, so Iran can deliver oil to China that bypasses traditional sea routes. It would potentially challenge US sanctions. So it looks like maybe the US wouldn't be making some kind of money off of it. Honestly, yeah, everything could be over this. Love that. Yeah, we could spend a whole episode on that. Here we just have live updates on the ceasefire. 13 minutes ago, potentially Iran shot missiles at Israel. Don't know if that's true, but let's take a look at it. I think this is still before the ceasefire, but it's not a good sign. But also it could be fake. But let's look at the other updates, and then at the end we'll kind of refresh, see if there's something new on this. Iran's foreign minister hints that hostilities may have ended 43 minutes ago. So it looks like it's going back and forth. I'm sure we'll have an update tomorrow on how this actually goes tonight. Republicans and Democrats divided on Trump's ceasefire claim. They should all just be saying, thank you. It's peace through strength. That's what's going on here. AOC has called for Trump to be impeached. Yeah, that's fun stuff. I'm not saying Trump made the right move here, but sometimes like attacking a country and then being like, all right, ceasefire, like might actually be a good idea. Like Trump's pretty obvious about the kind of stuff he does. I feel like a lot of people were surprised that he was willing to like attack Iran like that. Yeah, on its face, it actually looks like Trump did a good job here if the ceasefire works. So we'll have to see about that. If you live in the United States and you like all the nice things you have, this is how you get them. So you should at least try to understand and maybe appreciate it a little bit. This happened earlier today. So Iran had retaliatory strikes on a US base in Qatar. So we'll kind of look at the missiles here. This happened before Trump made his post about the ceasefire. So it's basically an instance of Iran attacking the US. But they also announced that they were going to do it ahead of time. So it looks like the bases were evacuated. It's more symbolic is what people are really saying about it. It's kind of like they had to retaliate, but they also don't want to start World War III is what I kind of take from it. This has happened before. This like people, for the people that are all like, oh my God, this is World War III. This is the beginning. Like this stuff does happen. It sucks, but just realize that like there are like shitty parts of the world to live in and stuff like this does happen. Basically, there's a ceasefire. We'll see how it goes. By tomorrow, we'll definitely know if it worked or not. I think it's going to work. I think this was all like a political stunt. It could just be just to make Trump look good in the polls. Who knows what it is? It could really just be the Iranian deal fell apart. Israel got a little greedy. That could have been what happened. It could really be that Iran almost actually had nukes. Could be over oil as well. Could be a little bit of all those things are factoring in. Yeah, we'll see what happens. And when the ceasefire does work and there's peace in the Middle East, it will be because of Trump. Maybe he should get a Nobel Peace Prize for it.